Hi, everybody. Is the sound okay? Yeah, hope so. So nice to see you, everybody. I'm just looking at you, rejoicing. So we start as usual with the guided meditation and enlightenment activation for those who wants to by having the video on, as you know by now. So we sit comfortably and close our eyes. Just noticing how things are coming and passing inside us. Sensations in the body coming and going. Sounds of this voice coming and going. Thoughts rising and falling. This is how we live our life. All kinds of things are coming and going from morning to evening. We are usually very fascinated by this. We want some specific experiences, want some specific feelings. And we like to think maybe about the future or the past or this now. In this non-doing meditation, we're not fascinated by what is coming. We're simply not interested in it. But we don't push it away. We don't want anything else. We just allow this moment to be exactly as it already is. Just leave it alone. Whatever comes here is allowed to be here exactly as it is. Even thoughts are allowed to be here. Not pushing away any thoughts. We are simply not interested in them. And they usually subside. They can be there in the background, doesn't matter. But we just sit here now. Let the moment be exactly as it is. Everything is allowed to come and go. Emotions, thoughts, other phenomena, lights, shaking of the body, whatever. Everything which is coming is just allowed to be here. We don't try to do anything with it. We don't not searching for anything. We stop all this. Not analyzing anything. We are noticing everything coming and going, of course, but we are simply not interested in going it into a deeper. We just allow the moment to be as it is now, not interested in anything specific, and doing absolutely nothing. And then the activation will start soon. We can take a couple of minutes to come out of meditation. So we just finished a course here in India, in Goa. And quite amazing. Because 3 people woke up and even went to oneness. If you are surprised by this, I will join you, because I also surprised. Of 8 people, 3 is in the freedom state. And we were just 8 people, because you know by now that we only have 8 people on the courses, because I like to meet you every day in an individual session, every day. And what was different with this course in comparison to the other previous courses is that was much more focus on the individual than before. Much more focus to find what is your unique obstacle for not seeing that you are living already in the enlightened state. That was one of the reasons, maybe. The other reason is that the truth was more of a course leader than before. That sounds mysterious. But it's because Christer finally shut up. Was not so much talking from here. It was not needed. Only sometimes. But the most work was done within individuals during the silence period and by investigating the unique obstacle for everyone that hinders you from seeing your enlightenment, which is here now. And of course, India in itself is a very supporting place for these discoveries. So it seems that the non-doing meditation, the silence part of the retreat, this is 5 days total silence. And the enlightenment activation, which is also somehow different now, much stronger. Not only people saying this, but also scenes seen from here. This is of course some kind of intellectual analysis here, some kind of explanation. No? But this seems to be the one of the reasons for why this course was a little bit quite different from the other ones. So now we are focusing very much on the courses, as you have noticed in the schedule. We're also adding one more course in India, in Bangalore, and one more course in Sweden. Because it seems that even if the individual sessions are effective, but we are in the middle of activity with duties and responsibilities and things that needs to be done. It seems that the intensive approach during these 10 days is the last course you have to go, if you have to go any course at all. So it's recommended actually. Or why don't you wake up now, for instance? What's wrong with this moment? There's nothing wrong with this moment, huh? Or should we hope for tomorrow to go to a course? Or... I'm sorry to say, but this idea of a hope has to go. It's understand that we have hope, of course. I don't want to take it away from you, but just to understand that the hope in itself is a concept that is saying that in the future, maybe I will find it, the freedom. In the future, I will find a method to get it. No, you will not find any method in the future because there is no method to go from A to B because you're already at B, as in being. So instead of looking at some kind of hope of the future, what about this now? And when the awakening will come, it will come in a now anyway. Huh? It will not come in the future. When it comes, it will come in a now. So why not this now? Yeah, but why don't I see it? Well, it's quite simple actually. Because there is a belief which is a filter in front of this seeing of this beautiful state, which is already shining behind. That filter is a belief that I can find a method. It's a belief that I have to fix it. And the belief that I'm not worthy of happiness or enlightenment. Or in whatever way it looks for out in your case. It's all about this. Only one single obstacle for everyone. I know that sounds very simple. Oh, he's simplifying too much. Well, this is my experience. That there is only one obstacle. The belief in a seeker. There is no seeker. Where is he? When we use thinking, the thinking can say, for instance, now, I'm looking at a screen over there. Which means that the thought in itself is not only a thought, it's about something else. The thought says there is a screen over there. I see a screen over there. So it referred to something outside the thought. But when it comes to the seeker, the me, who is seeking for freedom. Can we find that one? I mean, if there is a seeker here somewhere, huh? It's not only a thought, because that is what we believe, that there is something called seeker here, of me, who will fix enlightenment. If there is such a thing, which is not only a thought, it has to be seen then. We have to discover it somewhere. So if you look now, if you find that seeker somewhere, like a ghostly creature somewhere, or behind your back, or where is it? Or is it maybe just a thought that was planted in us when we were children about a responsible me? A me who needs to fix life. So if we can't find it when we look, and we have looked very much in these sessions before, we don't have to repeat that. So how is this moment experienced then, as an experiment here, before we close for today? How is this moment experienced, felt? If there is no responsible fixing, seeking me, just let it sink in and translate it to your own language. And just wait, I repeat it. How is this moment, this particular moment experienced, felt? If there is no responsible fixing, seeking me, just let it sink in, so to speak, and just wait. Is there anyone who has any questions or protests or comments or sharing or something that you want to talk about? So we will announce a little bit of a different kind of session from tomorrow. A way of using the activation that we have not been doing during the course. And that is what we call Enlightenment Activation Marathon. Just to have a name for it. And Enlightenment Activation Marathon means that we will meet tomorrow for those who want to. We will announce it also on the chat group. We'll meet the usual time, but it will be extended. So I will sit here until midnight, Indian time. So it will be 2.5 hours or something here. No, one and a half hour, sorry. 1.5 hour tomorrow. You can come when you want. You can go whenever you want. And the activation will be going around. So I will not stop it. So I will go from somebody to the next one as I do now. And then I will start again. Because there will be no talking. Huh? There will be an ongoing activation during these 1.5 hours for those who want to come. We did this during the course, and it has seemed to be very, very effective. One time we did it 3 hours, and the last day we did it 5 hours. I was having some tea beside me. So if you want to You may join tomorrow, so I just say it now so you can plan to have some tea beside you or something. So we see each other tomorrow then. And there will be no recording, of course, tomorrow, as we usually don't do during the Thursday. And it will be the same on Friday. It's a little bit of a test here, experiment, to see how it works. Are there any questions around this? Egle, you will come 1.5 hours. Yeah, people were sitting here 5 hours. And I just went around. I went around physically, not only as I do now. I really physically. I also put my hand on the head sometimes. Different kinds. So see you tomorrow then. Thank you very, very much for today.